holidays, everyone. I know this can be a crazy time of year, from like Thanksgiving to New Year's can be a little extra stressful. So this is going to be a great yoga stretching routine to help you de-stress, unwind, relax, and stretch out all those tight muscles. It's going to be full body. We're going to hit all the major muscles. So we're going to begin in child's pose. Big toes together, bring your knees wide, forehead down, and just take a few deep breaths here. That's really important this time of year. Right? Try to control your breathing. That will help you to calm down, help you to de-stress. Start to breathe in and out through your nose and work on making your inhales and exhales even longer so you can control your breath. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat, placing the left hand on top of the right so you feel a little stretch to the left side of your body. Then take it the other way, walk it to the left side of the mat, right hand on top of the left. All right, now let's bring it up to our hands and knees to a tabletop position. So hands directly under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, arch your back and gaze up, cow pose. And then exhale as you tuck your chin in and you round your back for cat. Inhale as you arch, just warming up your spine, creating a little space there. Exhale as you round. One more time. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. And then find a neutral spine right in the middle. Take your right arm and lift it up. Thread the needle. Thread that right arm through. Put your head down and then walk your left hand forward. And if that feels good, maybe crawl it a little bit more over to the right side to twist a little deeper. Come back up to tabletop, reset, and switch sides. Peel the left arm up, thread it through, and then walk your right hand forward, and maybe crawl it a little over to the left. Okay, let's come back to a tabletop position, and then for a moment, we're gonna come into a downward facing dog. So plant your hands shoulder width, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up. Feet should be about hips width distance. And then walk it out, bend one leg at a time. So as you bend the right leg, you push that left heel closer to the mat, stretching your left calf and hamstring. And then you switch, bend your left leg a lot and push your right heel down. And just do that a couple more times on your own. Maybe do the same thing with the arms, bend one elbow at a time. And then when you're ready, settle in. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears, press the chest back. Lift your right leg up and try to take a big step outside your right hand. Drop your back knee down. Now you might need to take a couple steps. If the foot doesn't make it all the way up there, scoot it up there. We want the knee directly over the ankle, all 5 toes pointing straight forward, and then hands on the inside of the foot for lizard. If you can get down to the elbows, come down to the elbows, or just get as low as you can. If you happen to have some yoga blocks at home, you can also put those elbows on your yoga blocks. And you should feel a nice stretch into your hips. Every time we get into these poses where we start to hold them a little bit longer, just try to breathe, try to let go of tension as you hold that stretch and kind of ease your way into it. Press up to your hands and just go straight back to down dog so we can switch sides. So step back, reset. And then we'll go to the other side, lifting the left leg up, stepping it outside that left hand. As many steps as you need to make sure the knee's over the ankle, all 5 toes pointing forward, and then hands or elbows or blocks on the inside of that left foot. Breathing, creating space now into your left hip. Press up to your hands, go back to down dog again, reset there. And then from your down dog, shift to a plank position and lower all the way to the ground. Take your right arm straight out to the side like a T. Put your right ear on the floor. Pushing into your left hand, roll over onto the side of your body. And you can stack your feet or bend your left leg and put it on the floor behind you for a little kickstand. Try to keep your head on the ground, relax your neck, and open up your shoulder and chest on the right side. Bring it to center and switch sides. Take your left arm straight out to the side like a T. Left ear on the floor. Pushing into that right hand, rolling over to this side, stacking the feet again, or taking that right foot and putting it behind you. Let's bring it to center. Press back to a child's pose for a moment. Take your big toes together, knees wide, forehead down, and stretch your arms out in front. We're going to have a seat so you can lean to one side, swing your legs around. Take your left leg and extend it out straight in front of you, and then take your right foot and step it across. For a seated twist, your left arm, you can hug the knee or take your elbow and hook it to the outside of that thigh. Right fingertips on the floor behind you to really help you sit up tall and lengthen your spine as you twist. Now, as you untwist, you're going to keep the left leg straight, but move your right foot next to your inner thigh. If that bothers your knee at all, just move your foot down a little closer to your calf. Sit up nice and tall. Flex your left foot and fold over your straight leg. If you can't reach, you can use a towel or a strap, or you can just hold on again to wherever you can reach on that leg, and bring your nose closer to the leg as you fold. Let's slowly come up. We'll switch sides, do those two poses on the other side. So extend your right leg straight. Step your left foot across for the twist first. Right arm hugging the leg or hooking that elbow to the outside of the thigh, looking behind you, lengthening the spine as you twist. Now as you untwist, setting up for that seated head to knee by placing your foot either on the inner thigh or the calf. Sitting up tall, flex your right foot and fold over your right leg. Again, grabbing wherever you can reach or using your yoga strap if you have it. Now, as you come up, we're going to bring both feet together for butterfly. So pulling the feet in, you can use your elbows to help press those inner thighs down and fold and keep holding the ankles. Or you can try to walk your hands out, maybe crawl them a little bit more forward, stretching into your inner thighs. But anytime we do any kind of forward fold, you're also going to feel a little bit in your lower back. So just breathing into any tight spaces. Walk your hands in, bring your knees together. Now we're going to lay down. We're going to do a couple more stretches laying down. But at the very end, if you have a yoga block handy, that can be really useful for the pose that we're going to do at the very end. If not, you can totally do it without a block. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But if you have a block, just set it next to you, and we'll lay down first. For our lying down number 4, cross your right ankle over, reach through, either grab your hamstring or your shin on that left side. Put your head on the ground. You can relax the left foot, but I want you to try to flex your right foot as you pull it in, stretching deeper into that right hip. Let's switch sides. Cross your left ankle over the right thigh, reach through, grab either the hamstring or the shin on the right side, flex the left foot and pull it in, stretching into that outer hip on this side. Now let's release that. Take your leg, let it just completely relax on the floor and lift your right leg up. If you have a strap or towel, you can put it around the right foot, or take both hands, grab hamstring, calf, or ankle, wherever you can reach, flexing that right foot now as you pull the leg in towards you. Let's switch sides. Let that right leg relax on the floor. Lift that left leg up, maybe using a strap, or again, grabbing anywhere that you can reach, flexing the foot and pulling it in straight towards you. Now, as you release that, if you have a block handy, or you can use a pillow, a book, anything you got to elevate the hips, you're going to put it the short way under the hips. Now, if you don't have a block, you can just do this with your hips on the floor. If you have a wall handy, you can take your mat over to the wall. This can also be done at the wall, which is nice because you can let those legs relax even more. We're going to lift the legs up. So your legs are either up in the air, maybe with the hips elevated, or maybe with the legs on the wall. Any variation. I want you to take your arms alongside you, flip your palms up, and then try to let your feet relax, let your legs relax. Now you're going to have to use obviously a little bit of muscle to keep the legs up in the air, but as little as possible so that you can truly let everything relax, and then close your eyes. It's really good to invert, especially if you've been traveling maybe over this holiday season, or if you've just been on a plane. This helps the blood flow come out of the feet. If you ever experience swelling in your feet, this is a great one to do. It just starts to bring it back to the heart. If it starts to get a little tingly or you feel some sensation there, that's good. Just relax into it. Just take a few more moments here. See if you can relax a little bit deeper into it. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, carefully slide the block out if you have the block. If you're at the wall, move yourself away from the wall. Take your elbows 90 degrees like cactus arms with your palms facing up to the ceiling. Then cross your right leg over your left all the way so the knees are stacked. Move your hips 1 or 2 inches to the right and then drop your knees to the left. So it's a cross-legged version of our spinal twist, but we also have those arms in that cactus arm. So you get that little chest stretch as well as that stretch in the back, but then with the legs crossed, you might also feel it in the hips. If it feels okay on your neck, turn your head, look to the right, maybe close the eyes. Let's bring it through center. We'll switch the cross of the legs for our last pose. Crossing the left leg over the right. Move your hips 1 inch or 2 to the left. Drop the knees to the right side. Again, if it feels okay on the neck, turn your head, look to the left. And then wherever you're at, close your eyes and relax into this last pose with this cross-legged spinal twist on the other side. Let's bring it back to center and just come right into a Shavasana, our relaxation. Extend your legs out long and let the feet fall open nice and wide. Arms relax alongside you, palms facing up. Shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. And closing your eyes, clearing away your thoughts, which can be especially hard to do during that crazy holiday season, right? But that's why this is so important, to try to take time out from your day for yourself to unwind, to relax, to de-stress, to just not think about anything here. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale all the air out the mouth, letting it go and letting your muscles relax even deeper into the floor. would like to stay here longer today, maybe you need a longer Shavasana for yourself today, please feel free to take it, right? You can ignore me, you can stop the video, you can just stay here for as long as you like. If you're ready to come out of it, just start to wiggle your fingers and toes, finding some small movements there, maybe drawing some circles with the wrists and ankles, or gently moving your head side to side, anything that feels good to you. And then when you feel ready, reaching the arms overhead, reaching the legs long. So you create a nice full body stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side, coming into a fetal position. And we'll keep the eyes closed, but use the hands to help press you up into a comfortable seated position. Crossing the legs, sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands together at heart center. And take the last couple deep breaths here, noticing how your body feels after your yoga stretching today. And take one more nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale all the air out the mouth, letting it go. Lifting your hands to your forehead, your third eye center, and bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's yoga stretching video. I'm going to have some other new yoga videos coming up on the channel for you guys soon, so stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed so you get all the notifications. Like this video, give it a thumbs up or a comment if you enjoyed it, or let me know more of what else you'd like to see on this channel. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. My name's Rachel. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.